Good morning. Good morning. This is Charles Coachman, and we are walking our way through the Bible, reading our way through Proverbs, digging in deep into the book of John, and as always, putting on the full armor of God, the whole armor of God. Well, it says 6:01, but it feels more like 5:01. Feels a little bit like 5:01. Something happened. What happened? Well, we're up. We're going for it. Let's see what we can do. Let's take a look and do shout outs real quickly. Two people that I just really, really adore and just enjoy immensely. As I have known them for many years now. Gilda Vega. Gilda Vega, who is mother to a couple of special folks and grandmother to several grandchildren now, I believe 5, and married to Robert. Gilda, I just want to wish you the best of all birthdays. I don't know if you're here or up at your second home enjoying the snow, or what should be snow around there. And if it's not right now, it should be later on today. So I wish you all the best. Enjoy your day. And then Andries Wagner, Andries, who I call Andy, and most everyone who does calls him Andy. But I wish you just all the best. This may be retirement year for Andy, so I am hoping that Andy, you have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day. Andy has got a terrific story, and so does Gilda. But Andy adopted 3 children, and him and his wife Sharon just did an awesome job. And Andy goes above and beyond in all that he does. So, Andy, wishing you a very, very happy birthday. To all of you out there that are having a birthday today, wishing you all the very best. Enjoy your day. God bless you. Gildy and Andy, especially you, wishing you 2 just wonderful days. All right. Let's get going here. Let's see what else we got. A little bit of a sad moment here. I just want to take a moment and remember a young fellow that I have known since 3rd or 4th grade. He lived right down the street from my aunt and uncle, and we eventually went to middle school together, or junior high together, and then into high school in Antioch. And Dale, I wish a lot of us friends had known more about what was going on, but Dale, rest in peace. God bless you, man. You were a good guy, and now you have been called home. So rest in peace, Dale Bittle. Rest in paradise. God bless. And then I still want to continue to keep these gentlemen in mind, and anyone else who's got family that's ill and are struggling with things at this point. Weldon, Curtis, Rex, Danny, and Red. Just wishing all of you guys a quick recovery, healthy and speedy, and just blessings to all of you guys. We are thinking about you and praying for you. God bless. All right, let's see. We are going right into the book of Proverbs. Book of Proverbs, chapter 14, 1 through 35. John 4, 39 through 54. And then I want to take a look, and we'll take a look at this benediction in Numbers 6, 24 through 26. We'll finish up with that today as we close out. So I see that I am not the only one who struggled getting up this morning. But I wish everyone a wonderful day as we get moving on. As we open to, let's see, it is Sunday, March 14th. And again, it's 6:07, but it feels more like 5:07. I guess that's because the clocks went forward. So let's move on. Again, we are contrasting the upright and the wicked. Proverbs 14. The wise woman builds her house, but the foolish tears it down with her own hands. He who walks in uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is devious in his ways despises him. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod for his back, but the lips of the wise will protect them. Where no oxen are, the manger is clean, but much revenue comes by the strength of an ox. A trustworthy witness will not lie, but a false witness utters lies. A scoffer seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge is easy to one who has understanding. Leave the presence of a fool, or you will not discern the words of knowledge. The wisdom of the sensible is to understand his way. The wisdom of the sensible is to understand his way, but the foolishness of fools is deceit. Fools mock at sin, but among the upright there is goodwill. The heart knows its own bitterness, and a stranger does not share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. Read this together one more time. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way which seems right to a man, but its end is in the way of death. Even in laughter, the heart may be in pain, and the end of joy may be grief. The backslider in heart will have his fill of his own ways, but a good man will be satisfied with his. The naive believes everything, but the sensible man considers the steps. A wise man is cautious and turns away from evil, but a fool is arrogant and careless. A quick-tempered man acts foolishly, and a man of evil devices is hated. The naive inherit foolishness, but the sensible are crowned with knowledge. The evil will bow down before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is hatred. The poor is hated even by his neighbor, but those who love the rich are many. He who despises his neighbor sins, but happy is he who is gracious to the poor. Happy is he who is gracious to the poor. Will they not go astray who devise evil? But kindness and truth will be to those who devise good. In all labor there is profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools is foolishness. A truthful witness saves lives, but he who utters lies is treacherous. In the fear of the Lord there is strong confidence, and his children will have refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life. The one may avoid the snares of death. In a multitude of people is the king's glory, but in dearth of the people is a prince's ruin. He who is slow to anger has great understanding. Let's do this one more time. He who is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who is quick-tempered exalts folly. A tranquil heart is life to the body, but passion is rottenness to the bones. He who oppresses the poor taunts his maker, but he who is gracious to the needy honors him. The wicked is thrust down by his wrongdoing, but the righteous has refuge when he dies. Wisdom rests in the hearts of one who has understanding, but in the hearts of fools it is made known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. The king's favor is toward a servant who acts wisely, but his anger is toward him who acts shamefully. I want to go back and read verse 29. He is slow to anger, has great understanding, and he who is quick-tempered exalts folly. Sometimes it's difficult. And flashes of anger come. It is something that I have had to deal with my whole life. Not getting angry about certain things. And sometimes the wrong words will just bring it out. But I am continually and have been continually working on it since I was a kid, since the time I was probably 16, 17, I realized that, you know what, some things you're getting upset about and you just can't do it. And there's no reason to it. But I have to keep myself on it. And there are times that I will argue with my wife, and there are times that I'll argue with my daughter and my son. But we get it out and get it done with. I try to never get angry. But some of those things will always bring just doesn't bring me joy, and I will get angry about it. But slow to anger. That's the key. Not just every time somebody says something to jump all over them. Wisdom rests, and this is verse 33, wisdom rests in the hearts of one who has understanding, but in the hearts of fools it is made known. And here's one that I think that we all have to understand. And this is something we need to teach our children and our grandchildren now. In all labor, there is profit. In all labor, there is profit. But mere talk leads only to poverty. There are a lot of those that do plenty of talking about all they're going to do. And it never happens. It never comes to fruition. And that again is verse 23. In all labor there is profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on what you say and do. Gonna turn to rented lips, as Robin Williams would say. John 4. Going to go from 39 and we're going to finish up at 54. John 4. Still struggling with my voice a bit, but we will keep moving on. The Samaritans. From that city, many of the Samaritans believed in him because of the word of the woman who testified. He told me all the things that I have done. So when the Samaritans came to Jesus, they were asking him to stay with them, and he stayed there 2 days. Many more believed because of his word, and they were saying to the woman, "It is no longer because of what you have said that we believe, for we have heard for ourselves and know that this is the one, indeed, the Savior of the world." After 2 days, he went forth from there into Galilee, for Jesus himself testified that a prophet has no honor in his own country. For Jesus himself testified that a prophet has no honor in his own country. So when he came to Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all things that he did in Jerusalem at the feast, for they themselves also went to the feast. Healing a nobleman's son. Therefore he came again to Cana of Galilee, and where he had made the water wine, and there was a royal official whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus had come out of Judea into Galilee, he went to him and was imploring him to come down and heal his son, for he was at a point of death. For Jesus said to him, "Unless you see people, see signs and wonders, you simply will not believe." The royal official said to him, "Sir, come down before my child dies." Jesus said to him, "Go, your son lives." The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and started off. As he was now going down, his slaves met him, saying that his son was living. So he inquired of them the hour when he began to get better. Then they said to him, "Yesterday at the 7th hour, the fever left him." So the father knew that it was at that hour of which Jesus said to him, "Your son lives." And he himself believed, and his whole household. This again is a second sign that Jesus performed when he had come out of Judea into Galilee. So this nobleman did not believe in Jesus, had no use for Jesus. And until he saw the healing, until he heard of the healing of his son, then he believed. Because otherwise he would have been mocking Jesus. So this is the verse that turns everything around for this man. So Jesus said to him, "Unless you people see signs and wonders, you simply will not believe." Unless you people see signs and wonders, you simply will not believe. The royal official said to him, "Sir, come down before my child dies." Jesus said to him, "Go, your son lives." The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and started off. This is the nobleman that said no need for Jesus. But when he heard that he was back in that country, it was time to put him to the test for that man. And Jesus let him know. He knew his heart. He knew that he didn't believe. And this verse 48. This verse 48 is probably a verse that should stick in a lot of people's minds, because unless they go through a trial and unless they are helped out, they will not believe. So Jesus said to him, "Unless you people see signs and wonders, you simply will not believe." You simply will not believe. And Jesus wants us to have faith. Jesus wants us to have faith. I want to close this up by going to Numbers 6, 24 through 30, 24 through 26. Let's get into there. This is God giving Moses instructions, telling Moses what to say to Aaron and his men. Then the Lord speaks to Moses, and I'm going to read from 22 to 26. I'm going to actually read 22 through 27. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak to Aaron, to his sons, saying, thus you shall bless the sons of Israel. You shall say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. So they shall invoke my name on the sons of Israel, and I then will bless them. One more time. This is what we all need to hear. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. And there is nothing better that I can say today, that I could read today. Thank you for watching the replay. Thank you for taking the opportunity to get in on a day where it's daylight savings. It's a rough day. It's a rough day. This is always the tough one, this first week, but getting the first day out of the way sure helps. So I wish everyone a wonderful day. For my friend that was lost yesterday, I hope to meet you again in heaven. Dale Bittle. God bless you, man. Go out and have a wonderful day. If there comes an opportunity for you to reach out to somebody, if you see somebody that's in need, if you know of somebody that's in need, maybe it's just a word, maybe it's a phone call that needs to be made, make it. It's a Sunday. Have a joyful day. Have a restful day. If you're at work, do like the Bible said, get to work. Do the labor that you're supposed to do. Labor is good. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our walk through the Bible, reading through Proverbs and digging into John. Have a beautiful day. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.